Dear Tim Hortons, I hope you go bankrupt and out of business as fast as humanly possible. Now, while many Canadians are excited, Tim Hortons announced the other day, who is not actually Canadian, they're owned by a Brazil investment firm. Canadians got excited. Tim Hortons announces, we're going to start prioritizing hiring Canadians because we love Canada. Bullshit. They literally pooed their diaper when Dunkin Donuts announced we're going to be opening up 700 stores for 2027 in Canada for that year. And guess what? They're going to prioritize hiring Canadians first. What a crazy concept. A company actually hiring the native population that resides and was born in the place that they are operating their business out of. What a crazy concept, not hiring the third worlders from India, Somalia, and Uzbekistan, and God knows where stand. God forbid. Now, while a lot of Canadians are excited that they believe this is the green light to go back to the Timmy's drive-thru, Timmy's, a good Canadian company, to order your dirty double-double, which is just dishwater coffee, 2 cream, 2 sugar, or if you're a fatty, your Wayner, the 99er, 9 cream, 9 sugar, the Wayne Gretzky coffee, with your sausage, egg, and sleaze toasted on an English muffin. I am here to inform you. You should want and you should partake in the fact of never giving Tim Hortons another penny of your money for the rest of human time, and send a message to the corporations that have absolutely cooked us with mass immigration the past 5-6 years. It's been going on for a long time and ramping up as the birth rates decline, but specifically the last 4, 5, 6 years since the scamdemic of 2020. And I'll tell you why. Does anybody remember the times when they went to Tim Hortons as a kid? I remember when I was a kid, you go to Tim Hortons and the entire demographic of people working there were old grandmas in their, let's say, 60 plus range, just looking for something to do on top of their retirement, and then young Canadian kids out of university, out of college, literally out of high school, trying to just make a couple bucks to afford tuition, etc. Does anybody remember that? I definitely remember that. But that has changed. You go into Tim Hortons and it's no longer Tim Hortons, it is Singh Hortons, it is the Taj Mahal Hortons, it is the Punjab donut store. And the reason being is, and for some reason, I don't understand how people live under a rock and don't see this and don't put 2 and 2 together. But during the scamdemic, when all the politicians were coming out saying, we have a labor shortage, we need more help with labor, we can't fill the jobs. No, as the fake debt-based system has continued to expand and wages have not kept pace with inflation, these mega million-dollar corporations have to somehow continue to deliver more and more revenue and more return for the shareholders. And it gets to a point where the Ponzi scheme runs out and you got to find a new way to kick the can down the road. And what is the best way to do it? Well, what if the government subsidized half the wages and saved us 50% on our labor? Great idea. Who's going to pay for it? You and your stupid ass via taxation. So the government temporary foreign workers program, where let's say a minimum wage is $16 an hour. So if I was to be hired at Tim Hortons, I might actually be considered a minority because I'm actually more native than I am white, and I'm a card-carrying member of the community, so I can say that. I'd probably get paid $8 an hour, but if you, a white Canadian, wanted to work at Tim Hortons, they have to pay you the full $16 an hour for your wages. If they want to bring in somebody over from Bangladesh or India or Somalia, etc., they can pay them $8. The government will subsidize the other half. Plus, they get $1,000 from the kid or the person for the temporary foreign workers program. So they're making money on bringing the people over and as well as subsidizing half the wages. It is a win-win-win if you're a mega million-dollar corporation that does not care about the country in which you operate in.